Hey guys, so as promised, I'm doing a brush and cleaning video. So I will show you my brush collection and then how I clean them. As you see this video, I'm probably already on holiday, more than likely, or coming back. So this is my prep before I go on holiday. I'm not taking all of these brushes on holiday, obviously, but they do all need a good clean, so I thought I'd clean them all together. What I will do is I will take you through each brush and if or not I use it and what I use it for, and then I'll tell you the process of how I clean them. So the first brush is the Real Techniques blush brush, and I use this for what it says, for blusher and also sometimes bronzer. Sometimes I kind of alternate the sides, blusher, bronzer. Super soft brush, and it's one of my faves. This is the stippling brush, again by Real Techniques. I don't really use this. I used it a couple of times when I first got it to apply foundation, but I found that it didn't blend my makeup in that well. So now I don't really use it that much. Sometimes I use it to apply a bit of bronzer, but again, it's just more experimenting because I don't really know what to use with it. The next one is another one by Real Techniques, and it's the Duo Fiber Face Brush. Again, super soft, which is what I love about the Real Techniques brushes. And I use this one for loose powder as well as setting powder and any other kind of thing that I fancy using it for. This is the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush. I'm guessing it's supposed to be used for contouring. I don't really use it that much, but when I do try and use it for bronzers. This is my most used brush along with the blusher brush, and it's the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And this is what I use to apply my foundation. It is super soft normally, but I've not washed it in so long. This is probably really disgusting, but I've not washed it in so long that it's just like, it's just got a lot of makeup in it basically, so that needs a really good wash. They're all my face brushes. I also have a face brush here, that is the Max Factor foundation brush. I used to use this a lot when I first got into makeup as my foundation brush, but again I found that it would leave a really thick layer. It wouldn't really blend it into the skin very well, so kind of stopped using that, but I can't really throw away brushes, I just can't do it. And then another one that I used to use for concealer is this brush here. I don't know where it's from, it's just plain black. Either it was bought like that or the logo's just worn off. It's probably just a Boots brand or something, but yeah, this is what I used to use to put my concealer on. Again, I don't really use this anymore, but I can't bear to throw it away. And then I will take you through the kind of eye brushes. The first one I have is, again, Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and this is used for applying eyeshadow, obviously. All of these are for the eyes and eyeshadow, so there's no need for me to tell you what it's for. Again, Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush, and that, oh, okay. You just, yeah. And that's a lot flatter than the one I just showed you there. And then you have this one, which is, I think this is a brow brush. I don't really use it because I don't have any products that I could use this brush with. And as you can probably tell, I've used this at Halloween because it's green and Luna's trying to eat it. It's super thin, really good to use for detailing and obviously brows, but I don't use this kind of product for brows, so I don't really use that brush. This is a really tiny brush called the Accent Brush, and I tend to use this one on the inner corners of my eyes just to give it a bit of highlight. Then we have a Real Techniques Fine Liner Brush, and I'm guessing this can be used with gel liner, liquid liner, if you don't like the one that comes in the pot with it already. Or maybe even a lip liner. I don't know. I don't really use lip liner brushes, so I wouldn't know what kind of brush to use. And then this one is the Duo Fiber Eye Brush, and again, just for applying eyeshadows onto the eyelids. And then we have a selection of random ones here. Here is just a random one that I got in a kit for separating your lashes and like combing through your brows and whatever. As you can see, it's dirty. This is a Miraness brush called a smudge brush. So this is to smudge your eyeshadows together. This is also a really good brush for concealer, which I actually use it more for. Again, super soft and really close together, so it kind of spays out well. I don't even know how to explain that, but yeah, very good brush. This brush came in a glossy box, and it's the Tease brush. Just says Trendy Cosmetics flat stiff brush. I don't like it for that reason. The bristles, again, Halloween, the bristles are just really, they're quite stiff. They're not like the softest of brushes, which means that it can leave stroke marks. So not a big fan of that, but I do love the handle. But yeah, I just tend to use that for obviously Halloween and fancy dress. This brush is a Nancy large shader, again for eyeshadows, really compact and soft, so great for applying a lot at one time. And then the final brush, which I've spoken about many times, is the Imeet Makeup L312, and I'm guessing this is a lip liner brush, but again, I don't use it because I don't apply lip liners like this. But if you do, I'm sure it's a very good brush. It's extremely thin. And I'm sure I've used it to do a lot of makeup when I've done Halloween type stuff. So yeah, those are all my brushes. I have a lot of Real Techniques ones because I just love the quality and love the fibres that they use to make them. And the process that I go through of washing my brushes are wetting them slightly on the ends, applying a bit of Johnson's Baby shampoo to the palm of my hand, then swirling the brush end around my hand, putting it in a hot bowl of water to rinse it off, swirl it in my hand again, back in the water, and then do that to every single one. And then replace the water and rinse them so that you get rid of all the shampoo and any extra crap that's on there. So now what I'll do is I will show you what they look like once they've been cleaned. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so here are the brushes after I have washed them and then rinsed them under the tap. They're not completely dry yet, but once they are, they will be nice and fluffy once again. And here they are, just a quick close-up. A lot cleaner than they were before. However, that one seems to have dyed red. And you can tell which ones I use more because they've been dyed slightly. Like these are still white on the tips, and then these two, you can kind of tell what I use them for and that I use them the most. So that's it. That's all of my brushes, and that is a complete clean set ready for my holidays. So I will see you guys next Saturday with another video. Bye guys.